sunshine.
Dear Jonathan, I'm falling in love. My heart's got a beat, it's beating the drums.
You know what? I woke up in a really good mood today. There was a bright blue sky. I mean, it's not quite so bright blue now. It's getting a little bit foggy. The mist is rolling in. Yeah, it was nice weather anyway. And just put a smile on my face. When you walk past someone while you're recording a vlog, the looks that they give you, like, are you literally talking to yourself right now? But yeah, that's actually what I'm doing. So it's a misty day, but I'm liking it. Today, I'm feeling it. Been out this morning, like, riding around and that, you know, it invigorates you, riding about in the heavy traffic with no brakes. You survive that shit, you're just happy. School leaving time as well, so there's like kids around everywhere. So they'll be staring at me like, what's this fucking idiot doing? Kids. I'm off the beaten track now. I can film myself without feeling embarrassed. How do YouTubers do this all the time? There are some people who literally do this for a living, isn't there? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why people watch this kind of shit like so much that you could earn a living off it. I can appreciate a few people wanting to watch it, but all the time, every single day, I'm sure there's nobody that does that. This is what distracted me. Doug saw a vole, but he's way too slow, so he chased it over there, and I think he hurt himself. I think he just ran face first into that bush. Yeah, he's trying to act all natural now. I saw you, Doug, even if no one else did. You alright, mate? Can you make it? Good boy, go on. There you go, good boy. He's a big boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, did that stretch you? What a fat, lazy git. So they tell me there's only like 10 days of Christmas left. Which is fucking crazy. That means I've got like 9 days to do everything that I need to do. I'm just not going to make it, man. Holy shit. Never mind, eh? There's always time. I'm a last minute kind of guy. If it wasn't for the last minute, nothing would ever get done. I'll work it out. Silence. So I've got some other good news as well. I found my nunchucks. Yay! Well, I didn't find them, my mate found them. But yay anyway. Yay, nunchucks! Woohoo! So I gave him the training ones back, which means I won't be doing any double nunchucks again for a while. But that's cool because I've got my contact chucks and I'm so happy. You know, I keep saying it looks really pretty around here. Sometimes it fucking stinks. It does not smell nice today. I breathe in that country air. Oh my god, what is that? So I'm so happy that I've got my chucks back that I'm going to do a little fire routine. Although it definitely won't be on this vlog because I edit all this around about the time that I would do fire spinning, if you know what I mean. You gotta wait till it's late and dark and shit, you know what I'm saying. But we do what we do. So it won't be on today's one, but if I get like a couple of likes on this one or whatever, I'll add a little fire spin on the end of tomorrow's little vlog thing for you. How about that? That's fair, isn't it? You have 24 hours to comply. Click the like button. It's not that hard. It's just a little button. You just click it. You can see it. It's down there somewhere. Just down there. Click it. Click it. Do 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 do. Well, I'm back near like where civilization would normally be, and it's still frickin' deserted, so that is awesome. I love when you get the world to yourself, you know? When you can just like go anywhere. I could be naked right now. Oh wow, hawk. Hawk is hunting. Whoa, has he found something? No? No, he's flying off over there again. Go. Grr, human beings. I had something to talk about today. I have no idea what it was. That's cool, isn't it? I love when that happens. When it matters so much that it's just poof, gone. I don't know. Facebook's been full of quite funny things. I suppose that helps your mood as well, don't it? You know when you load up Facebook and the first thing you see is like a bunch of bullshit like that's not even real shit, you know? Like I'm talking this social justice warrior thing, like what I was talking about yesterday with the pockets. Or you get people talking about police brutality, you know, and all that kind of bullshit. And it's like, it's not what you want to wake up to, is it? Let's be honest. I mean, I'm doing myself no favours with that kind of thing. But what I'm looking for, really, I'm just scrolling through, but I'm looking for funny shit. I'm looking for the kind of entertaining things that my friends post sometimes, you know? That's what I want. And I think that's why originally Facebook only had a like button, like on YouTube. I think the idea of the dislike button originally was to stop you from seeing content. Like the algorithm was supposed to be like, you know, if you click dislike, then you won't be given more content like that in your suggested feed. Do you know what I mean? But really, at the end of the day, it just has a massive impact on content creators. Like they get a negative video count because the wrong people are watching the videos and they don't like what they're seeing. And it's not the content creator's fault if that's the reason that you're disliking the video. You know, you should dislike a video because it's wrong or it's poorly made, or you shouldn't dislike it because it's boring you. Because it's not made for you, is it? If it bores you, watch something else. Do you know what I mean? And that's fine. But I think the whole point of Facebook only having a like button and not having a dislike button was because the whole point of it was to share positivity, you know? Like, if you click like on something, you're saying, you know, I like that and other people might like it as well and therefore it'll spread. Do you see what I'm saying? But people use it to spread negative shit, and I don't understand that either. Like, if I see a post about domestic abuse and I agree with the post, do I click like on it? Because if I click like on it, is that showing support for domestic abuse? Am I saying that I like domestic abuse, or I like the fact that someone's brought domestic abuse to the table, to the forefront of people's minds, you know? I don't know, it's confusing. Anyway, it does depend what mood you're in, because I post shit like that as well. I post all kinds of shit. But I'm just thinking maybe it's about time that something changed, you know? It doesn't really work the way it's set up. And I know that they've got those new emotes now, so you've got like, love, and there's an angry one. So you can show a little bit of disgust and outrage for certain things nowadays. But does it work? I don't think it works the way it should work. I mean, there should actually be a dislike button. Something that you can click and just say like, no, fuck you, I do not like that post, you know? I don't want shit like that in my face. Usually because it's a lie or it's wrong or whatever. There's so much like pseudoscience bullshit on Facebook that's just like not getting vetted at all. And it's not like the comments section is enough to do a thorough response to it, because people only see the start and the end of a conversation. Because it says like, you know, 32 other comments, no motherfuckers reading through those 32 other comments, you know? They just see the very first comment that came up and the latest comments that have been posted. And so usually they respond based on that, you know? They might scan read through, but they're not sitting there and getting involved in the conversation and trying to appreciate where you're coming from and how the conversation has digressed to the state that it's at now, you know? They're just looking at it and they're thinking, well, that guy's an arse, because he keeps fucking swearing and he's clearly frustrated. And it's the other guy's wall, so he's in the right immediately. Do you see where I'm coming from? So it creates like hostilities in real life because you're arguing with some idiot that you've found on the internet who's posted some bullshit. And you're like, look, you're an idiot. And if anybody actually thinks the way you do, they're an idiot too. But then people in your actual life, they come across this post, they don't put as much thought into it as you have. Just immediately see it and think, oh yeah, I agree with that on principle. And then they call you like an arsehole because you're arguing against it. When all you're trying to do is point out the simple facts of reality, you know? So, I don't know. Maybe social media should try staying social. Maybe we should go to somewhere different for political media. There's a new site at the minute actually called Minds, M-I-N-D-S. It's still in the early stages, call it beta testing at the minute, but it's up and running. I'll leave a link if you're interested. And that's more based on political posting, really. It's a better place to share that kind of stuff. You know, rather than aggravating your family and actual friends with all this political ranting, why don't you go somewhere where people are actually interested in that kind of stuff, who want to see it and post it there, you know? Or receive your information about political stuff there, because that way you're in the mood for it. You don't wake up in the morning and it's the first thing you see in your face. Like, that's going to depress anyone, you know? I'm interested. I want to know what you think. Do you like Facebook for that kind of thing? Do you even use Facebook anymore? I mean, I'd really get away from it if there was a free messenger that was as good, even. But obviously all my friends are on Facebook, so Facebook Messenger is the easiest place to find them. And it's free, innit? You can't say no to free. The more observant amongst you may have noticed I don't have Bramble today. She decided to take a day off. She's a little fatty, and as you've noticed, she's slow, so, you know, she comes like 3 out of every 4 days, I would say. Just means that Dougie gets to run about a bit more, doesn't it, Doug? Don't have to wait for Bramble. Oh, exciting. It's an interesting bird, isn't it? Won't want to be that one. Just proper screaming. Ah! 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 Ducks. Dougie wants to go into the woods. Let's go into the woods, Doug. Where's it? Where's it, Doug? Get it! He's such a lazy kid, just like plod, 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 plod. Off I go. I will find a squirrel. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. That's what he's chasing at the minute. He's chasing squirrels. He'll never catch a squirrel in a million years. Where is it, Doug? Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? Get it! Oh, where is it? Okie dokie. You don't want to go that way, that's out. Oh no, it's coming back around. mentioned to a couple of people now, like, watching these videos back when I'm editing them, my lisp has really started to annoy me. It's not every time, is it? I mean, like, I've always got a little bit of a lisp, but sometimes it's like way more pronounced than other times. Wow, look at the misty mist. No, Douglas, don't go in there. Cool, look at that. It's cool, isn't it? It's like a postcard or something, apart from the fact that I can't keep it steady. Lisp is such a mean word as well, isn't it? Hi, my name's Sarah and I've got a lisp. Why do I think of girls when I think of lisps? Mainly because I don't want to think about boys. I walked down this track in like the pitch darkness right after watching Blair Witch Project. Because I'm hardcore. It's one of them places where you look at it and you're like, there is an alligator in there, isn't there? Somewhere in there is an alligator. Shout out to Steve Irwin. We all miss you, buddy. Can't believe you got taken down by a stingray. A stingray, you idiot! Why did you go into the sea? That's clearly not your territory, man. That's what you get for trying to branch out. Look, if you're good at something, stick to it. That guy was amazing at wrestling alligators and crocodiles and shit. He ain't no stingray expert. So, yesterday I asked you which goodie you think cost the most of the four that I can't really remember. 20p sensations? Flumps! Milky Bar, milk and crunchy. And Animal Bar. Tomorrow I will tell you which one cost the most. Are you happy, doggy? Are you happy?